What's going on? What's going on, guys? I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Not Wednesday, Monday. You can already tell that, I'm wishing for today to be over and done with already. But that's between you and I. So, today's really been one of those, the devil is a lie days, one of those character building days. That's what I like to call them. I call them character building days. It's one of those days where, the things that you plan, the things that you wanted to happen don't happen, when, all the things that you feel like you could have controlled or that you needed to happen don't happen. Like right here, I've got at least another 20 contracts I gotta go deliver to homeowners. Like, if you don't believe me, like, I've been running routes today because, like I told you guys on this morning's call, like I have a goal that I have to hit for myself, and that inner king version of myself, that inner lion version of myself knows what I'm capable of. For those of you who don't know, this is my second Honda Civic. My last Honda Civic, got it at like 30-something thousand miles, and I put damn near 100,000 miles on that vehicle before it was totaled in an accident. So that same level of intensity, but just but I'm more experienced. So taking that same level of intensity, that same level of, just hunger, but switching it up, I have a goal to blank X whatever I did my second year in the business. So again, I did 200K my second year. So I'm going to do a multiple of that in the next 3 months, or this month and the next 2 months. But that's not what this message is about. It's not about me. It's really about, the purpose of these character building days, of days when, when shit, like everything that can go wrong does go wrong. When, you're just like, oh shit, I just want to get home and go to sleep and sleep it off. I just want to get high. I just want to drink. Man, fuck it. I just want to be a fucking stripper and make this money to feed my family. Like, when it's one of those fucking days for you. When it's one of those days where it's like, shit, I'm out here in the streets making an honest living for myself, trying to build a legacy, trying to do greatness for these people in the world, trying to do greatness for my family, trying to just do all these amazing things for society, yet shit is going wrong. Yet, like, why the fuck is this happening to me? When it's one of those days, if you've had one of those days, I'm talking to you. Like, I know some of us don't know what that's about. Some of us we never experience the hard days, the challenging days, the character building days. Shit's made for us, we good. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones of you, those people who go through shit and have those days. Have those days like for myself is today. Well, I'm not here to, speak all this positivity and shit like that to you, but I'm just here to share with you some of the things that keep me going and just keeps me doing what I need to do. Shit, we just lost a deal, like 15 minutes ago, shook it off, and had to make some difficult phone calls today. Like, how do you do that? How do you keep rolling with the punches? That's one of the things that me and those of you who know Jamar, my last media guy, one of the things that we told each other is that we were going to roll with the punches and keep going no matter what. But that's not my message. That's a tangent of it. That's another conversation. But what I do want to say is, again, those punch you in the face days, and really and honestly, those days are absolutely needed. Days like today, character building days like today are absolutely 100% needed. Like, they are a necessity. And why is that? It's because number one, just very simply, without days like this, there would be no contrast to the great times, to the amazing times. So if all you had was a great day every single day, if all you had was things going your way every single day, would it really be a great day? If you got every single thing you wanted all the time. Here comes the ice cream man. It's a hood ice cream man. I'm out here in the hood, out here in the streets. That's how you know I'm getting it in. Like, y'all can't say Vince stays at home does nothing. Like, I'm getting it in. Who else hand delivers meets with sellers on 26 contracts? I already met with 8. got one two signed, 1.5. I have to go back later today when her husband gets back. So got 2 contracts signed in one day. Who the fuck does that in the hood? All right, let me get back on topic. But those days provide contrast for you, so that way when you're having the good days, you can reflect upon and say, "Damn, this is where I come from. You know, this is why this victory is so sweet, because I had to go through XYZ to get there." So that's number one. Very simply, it provides a contrast for you. Again, that's not inspirational. It's not, the whole purpose of this isn't to be inspirational, but just for those of you to go one more day, do one more call, just do it one more time. Second reason why is days like this are days that really test your faith. So I don't want to get real spiritual and all that, but whatever it is that you believe in, it's days like this that test that. It's days like this that test that. For those of you who don't know, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian man. A good Christian man. A good, wholesome Christian man. However, you know, there's one of the books in the Bible that I really had to dissect and master is the book of Job. The book of Job talks about the story of a man named Job. Job is a man who literally was blessed beyond his imagination. Just highly blessed. And Satan, the devil, and God had a conversation. The devil said, part of the reason why Job respects you, honors you, praises you the way he does is because he has everything that he has. It's because he has, all his heart's desires. And God said, no. It's not the material things that this person has. It's not the fact that his life is going well. It's not all these different things that he has his faith, that he places his faith with me. That's not why. And the devil said, you're a liar. That's not true. And I'll prove it to you. God said, okay, cool. Do whatever test that you may do on Job, but just don't, I forgot what it is, but there's just only one condition to it. But just don't do that one thing. And the devil said, okay, cool. Out of nowhere, keep in mind, he's a holy man, a Christian man too. So for those of you who haven't put 2 and 2 together, this is probably going to be the story of Vince. So get yourself a Vince. But Job, out of nowhere, Christian man, good man, wholesome man, on the right path, doing everything that he needs to do. Job starts getting all these afflictions against him. He starts getting these diseases. This man loses his kids. There's a famine across his land. Loses all his cattle, the crops, everything. This man loses everything. Yet, continues to place his faith with a higher being, with God. Continues to praise him. I think that this is one of the things that he said, and this is one of the things that I remember is, God gave it to me, so I shouldn't be upset when he takes it back. Because it's him that gave it to me. It's him that provides all this for me. He's my source. He's my abundant source. He's my abundant provider. It's not by my own hands and by my own doing that I get what I have in my life. Because should it have been by my own hands that I get what I have in my life, then that should also be true that by my own hands I should have received some of the punishments that I should have received in my life. But again, that's not true. It's not by my own hands. Because the fact of the matter is, there is a lot of things in my life that I've been through that should have just completely eradicated me. I like that word, eradicated. Word of the day. So there are some things in my life that should have completely just knocked me out. But again, because it's not by my own hands, but rather by the grace of God, by his mercy, by his love, that provides a covering over me. Same is true for the goodness that come into my life. Faith, to see, are you truly faithful to him? Or are you faithful to that object, to that thing, to those people, to yourself? Because there are some people who believe that it's by their own doing that they receive the fruits of their labor. That's not entirely true. Yes, you gotta get off your ass and work, but it's not entirely true that you receive whatever you put in. It's not true. God is your lever. or your divine creator is your levers, is your leverage. So when you're having days like this, guys, I don't want to make a long video, but when you're having days like this, number one, know that it's to provide a contrast. That is just to give you something to look back on later on and say, wow, because I have this gift, it's amazing. This quarter, we may do $1 million. Right now, we have deals falling apart. So when we do hit that $1 million, it makes the success so much sweeter. It makes the story that much more powerful. Like, how powerful is it to share a story that, on our road to $1 million, we lost deals, we did that. I'm out here in these streets sending out the, hand delivering these contracts and shit. I'm putting these miles on my car. I'm out here in the hood watching ice cream man trucks go by. Like, telling that story is so much more exciting and inspiring than just telling the story of, yeah, we did this, yeah, we did that, worked out. The encouragement that you can give to so many people because of the hardship that you've been through is so much more profound. You're relatable to so many more people. You can touch so many more lives. Like, there's such a huge power in not getting things when you want, how you want. And there's such a huge power in that. It's huge. So that's number one. Number two is moments like this that really test your faith. And it's moments like this that you have to ground your faith in something bigger than yourself. And you have to ground your faith in something that's bigger than the opposition that's coming against your life. So what's that thing that you're grounding your faith in? Because it's all a test. It's all just a test. Some people take the test a little bit longer than others, but it's a test. It is. And in closing, it's moments like this, it's days like this, that prepare you to be the person that you need to be to step into that next level. Because I've learned from life, and I've learned from God and the universe, that God and the universe don't know how to say no. There is no no. Whatever you ask, you shall receive. Like, look at it. Look in the, biblically. Wherever you ask for, you will receive. It doesn't say, if you say no, it won't come. The universe, the law of the world does not know no. No does not exist. So when you pray for something, it's coming closer to you. It may take some time, but it is coming closer to you. So I've learned through life that, again, because the universe doesn't say no, when you ask for, again, our goal is to do one of the goals is to do, I don't even want to say goal, we're going to do $1 million this quarter. But it's coming towards us. But with that comes the character building that needs to happen with myself and with the different team members to achieve that goal, to be that person, to maintain that new platform. If I didn't know how to handle the stresses and the bullshit that I'm handling now, how the fuck do you think I'm going to handle managing $1 million a month company? If I can't manage the problems and the bullshit that come with $1 million a quarter, how the fuck do you think I can handle $1 million a month? And if I can't handle $1 million a month, then how the fuck do you think I can handle $1 million a day? Some of us want these big, huge goals, but we're not willing to deal with the problems on our level right now, yet we want more. We're complaining over fucking rent, but don't know that in order to do $100,000 per year, your income tax goes up or your taxes go up. So you have to pay more in taxes. You have more obligations. You have more responsibilities. But it's so difficult for us, and we're crying over fucking $600 a month, $800 a month rent, but we want to impact the world. We're bitching over how gas is so much and all this other shit, but we want to do all these great things. And this isn't to bash anyone who's complaining or shit like that. It's not. But it's to be, I want people, after watching this video, to be conscious of when you ask for something, the universe doesn't know no. It doesn't say no. it will come to you. You ask for prosperity, it will come. You ask for poverty, it will come. It's just time. It's the more you ask for poverty, the more you think poverty, the more you think brokenness, the more you think sickness, the more you think all these different things. It may not come instantly, but it's coming towards you. The same way when you think and you ask for prosperity and your richness and health and all these things, it's coming towards you. Some things just come faster than the others, but it's still coming towards you. It's like one of those carnival games where with the squirt gun, where you squirt the target, and as you squirt the target, the horses or wherever, the frogs, wherever the thing is, goes higher and higher as you squirt it with a squirt gun. That's how life is. So the more you ask for poverty, the more poverty mindset thoughts that you have, the more, sickness thoughts that you have, the more of those thoughts that you have is the more that you're putting into that hole of sickness and poverty to come towards you. Same way, the more you think richness and health and prosperity and impact, the more it's coming towards you. The universe doesn't say no. If you look at those games, as you're playing that game, as you play the game of life, as you play that carnival game, you can't squirt, and say, no, I want to come down lower. No, that's not an option. It doesn't work that way. So, be mindful of all this. Whatever it is that you're asking for, it's fucking coming to you. If you ask for poverty, it's coming to you. If you ask for prosperity and wealth, it's coming to you. It's just going to take time. Some people got to ask for it a little bit more than others, but you'll get it. Sooner or later, you'll get it. The bigger your belief, the faster it'll come to you. The bigger the action that you take, the faster it'll come to you. Take little action with little thoughts of prosperity. Don't be surprised if it takes 40 years or you never achieve it. But if you take big chunks of action, again, 26 hand-delivered contracts today. Big action. Huge. So what does that mean? Huge belief in what I know I can accomplish. So I'm not going to be surprised when I achieve this goal in 30 days or 3 months, because I'm doing big actions. But I could also do the opposite and do one contract a day. What if I sent one contract a day and I had to send 26 of them out? How long would it take me to achieve that goal then? 26 days. 26 times longer. Because of small actions. Because of a small belief. So know that whatever it is that you want in life is coming towards you. It's coming for you. It'll be there sooner or later. The bigger the belief, the bigger the action, the quicker it's coming to you. Same thing with sickness. You believe you're sick, your back hurts, your nose hurts, your teeth hurt, you're just all types of fucked up. And you're staying in bed, taking no types of action. It's coming to you. It's coming for you. It's coming quick. So just know, again, the third thing is just know, whatever it is that you've asked for in life, it's coming to you. But the thing is, you have to be great on your level. You have to master the level of the bullshit that you're dealing with. You have to master days like this. Because it's days like this that prove to yourself, prove to the universe, prove to your divine creator that you're ready. That you're ready for that next level. It's like Mario Castle. You can't get to the next boss, get to the next level without accomplishing the level that you're on. I used to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas all the time, and I could never skip the mission. I had to keep playing that mission until I mastered that mission to get to the next one. Life is the same way. These challenges that you're going through, this bullshit that you're going through, it's just going to keep on coming until you motherfucking master it. It's going to keep on coming, showing up in a different way. And for me, I value my time. So if I know that this shit's going to keep on coming over and over again, I'm going to try my best to get it right the first time and keep it going. I'm going to keep playing the game, playing it aggressively. The more times I play, the better I learn. The more I know not to do this. I know to do this. I know there's this there. I know that there. All right, let's go to the next one. Some people in life who stay stagnant in their life and don't achieve more is because they settled. They played that one mission of Grand Theft Auto, couldn't win it, and said, you know what, fuck it. I'm okay with $5,000 in my Grand Theft Auto account right now. I'm okay with that. And they start to reason with that. Shit, if I remember correctly, my Grand Theft Auto money, I was rich as fuck. Your boy was rich as fuck. Replaying missions to get more money, doing the bank heist. Like, yo boy, or was that Grand Theft Auto 5? Whichever one. Your boy was rich as fuck, man. Like, I was playing that motherfucking game. I mastered that shit. Like, started flipping my money. Started doing the right missions. Like, that's how life is. And that's how I look at my life. My life right now is like a motherfucking game of Grand Theft Auto. Right now it may be hard. Right now I may not accomplish these challenges or these missions the first time. But best believe there's going to get to a motherfucking point where I'm just fucking floating. Where it's just coming in. It's just easy. I just know what to do. I'm having fun. So with that being said, I know this is a long message. I know this is an unorthodox message. But like I said, today's a character building day for me. It's a devil is a lie day for me. But you know what? Because I know that all this is another mission, and all I gotta do is finish the mission, is accomplish this mission, is pass this mission, and I'm gonna get to my next level. I'm a motherfucking do it. And all I know is, shit, if I'm complaining over these motherfucking problems right now, excuse my language. Actually, don't excuse my language. That's who I am. I'm cussing today. I feel good. So, because I know that if I accomplish these goals, if I accomplish the goals of $100,000 a month income, I'm gonna level up and I'm gonna go do some $200,000 a month personal income goal bullshit. And I know when I achieve those $200,000 a month income bullshits and setbacks, and I accomplish that, I'm gonna plan the 500, the million. But I can't get to the next level until I master the bullshit on this level. So with that being said, I hope all you guys appreciate this message. Man, y'all dominate or don't motherfucking do it.